Good morning. Welcome to our Real Estate Humor meme stream. We get together every Wednesday morning and have a few laughs about real estate. Memes are something, are typically a picture with some words on it that convey something humorous. And there's a whole world of memes, and one area of that is real estate. And so I'd like to take a few minutes Wednesday morning. It's hump day to get over the hump with a little fun, a little energy, a little humor to make the time go by faster. I'm Bill Gross. I'm a real estate broker in Los Angeles, California. The only purpose of doing this is to have some fun. Let's get into this. These memes are found in the Real Estate Humor Facebook group. You can join. We have 89,000 members of people who have nothing better to do than put up real estate humor memes. And if you're one of them, feel free. We watch this live. I'm watching the comment section. We live stream this to YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn. So if you're watching along and you have a particular meme you want to share or a reaction to a meme, please jump in. Love to have you participate. With that in mind, let's get into it. First meme today. Realtor, 38 people have died in this house and it's haunted. Horror movie families. They love that. That's not a detracting item. That's a feature. Look at the smile on the kid's face moving in to the formerly haunted house. Okay, different views, different insights into what houses look like. I don't know. To me, it seems a bit dramatic and overdone, but to some people, that would be their dream. So if you come across as a real estate agent homes in the MLS that shows something funny, feel free to send those pictures along as well. Okay, real estate agents, when your clients say, well, how are the negotiations going between you and their agent? And you're all, yeah, things great. I'm primarily a listing agent, so I'm often trying to work with the buyer's agents to get their offers up to my seller's needs. But they can be difficult at times. The only negative review I have, it's on Yelp. It's not by my client. It's by the other agent's client who was mad that I protected my client from them. And so sometimes negotiations in real estate can be, you can feel like you're John Rambo in the midst of a war, but we don't want to be like that. Okay, so let's see here. Where are we at? Okay, so here's in our business, there's not really tipping. Make sure I tip to the rent. Tenants usually get 10%, since I'm nice. It'd be nice as a real estate agent if we got tipped when we did something, but it doesn't really work out that way. Okay. 1 second. This is good, but it has to play itself out first. No, I'm going to have to do that. Let's see here. Okay, so here we go. Never ask a woman her age. Never ask a man his salary. That's a bit personal. And never ask what their headshot is. Hey, Michael Zwick. Nice to see you on LinkedIn. Of course you're on LinkedIn. Yeah, headshots. Yeah, I had a nice one done like 5 years ago, and to get another one done, I've had someone done since. It's not, I don't think the age, but that was a professional photographer, and it was the right day, time, good lighting, suit looked good. So yeah, some of us hold on to headshots way, way, way too long, and maybe I'm guilty of one of them, but maybe not. So, okay, so appliances today. 2021, appliances break down within 2 years. True. In 1980, refrigerator, I'll outlive you and everyone you love. I'm eternal. I am time itself. I believe we have that refrigerator in our garage. Things used to be made to last forever. The standards, a lot of it was World War II. The military had all these factories that they turned into consumer goods, and they were very, very high quality and meant to be very durable. And these days, things are kind of slapped together to be as cheap as possible. So, not that one. Here we go. This is classic. So please reply all to keep my TC and team in the loop on all emails. And the other agent, no, I don't think I will. So what happens is, as a real estate agent, I have different people on my team. I have maybe another agent helping me on the file. I have a TC. So when I do reply all, they all get the email. And then when the agent replies back to it, it doesn't include them, they're out of the loop. But it's also a very clumsy way to communicate. I think that if you're an agent and you want everybody in your group, create a group email address and share that with the transaction is a much better way. So, but yeah, and some agents get very upset if you ever reply an email and don't include their TC out of habit. So it can be difficult to remember all that. Okay. Uh, this is classic. When a buyer says, I can't get approved after all because my 300 credit score. And we're all, what? I've been working with you, showing you properties, and you can't for some reason. So yeah, it's yeah, there's that. That's always the pre-approvals and customers. Okay. Here's another one. If ever you get asked about insurance, it seems like the most persistent salespeople in the world to keep texting you. I have insurance in my company, so my real estate company, but it's like that. There are still people who just keep texting you and they just won't take no for an answer. So, okay. I can't do that one. Here we go. American starter home over the evolution. So 1970s, I was a starter home. 1990s became a mobile home. 2010s, people living in a van. It's not funny here in Los Angeles, and now people live out of a backpack. Yeah, the economy has changed. I think what people can afford is just different years ago, and very, very difficult. Okay, so here's one. Sorry to bother you, ma'am. Your realtor thought something might have happened to you since you haven't called back about the home you requested information for. It'd be fun if you could do that. We get people who request information about a house, and you respond and reply, and they just disappear. Now, the newest, there's these scams that will say, hey, I'm looking to buy a $5 million house in Beverly Hills. Can you help me? If so, please reply to me on WhatsApp. Say, well, why would you change from texting me or emailing me or whatever you're on to WhatsApp? And I think it's just a new scam and a new way to do it. But yeah, as a realtor, you'd love to catch people who ghost you, but that doesn't work that way. Unfortunately, once they decide they want to work with us, usually it means because they found somebody else that got them what they want. Here's a classic one. I love this. The client, so how's the neighborhood? You're taking your children to fight. Yeah, I grew up in a working class family neighborhood in La Habra, mixed. It was tough, man. It was tough. We had to fight. I learned how to fight. I think all boys, at some point need to, or else you're not going to be able to take care of yourselves. Okay. Let's see here. 1 second. Oh, no. Here's one. When you ask God for a sign so you can know whether or not you should stay in real estate, your card declined. There are people who really struggle to stay in this business. It can be tough financially, and some people have what it takes to get through that time period, some don't. And when you can't afford, to go to the company events and you can't afford to pay your dues and stuff, that's a challenge. Okay, so let's see here. If overthinking was a sport, how many of us overthink things? Yeah, that'd be. I don't think it's unique to real estate agents. This is so true. If you're a real estate agent, you'll get this. If you're not, maybe you won't. And I get this. So how do you close so many deals? So the agent says, well, cold calling, door knocking, sphere of influence. And in the agent's mind, oh, there's some secret you're not telling me. No, usually it's you do something like that and you just do it every day. Mine, I've changed a little bit where I put videos up. And people say, well, Bill, I noticed you do videos every day. Yeah, I need to generate business every day. So it's not really a secret. It's just, kind of the process of business sometimes is, So here's one. Be careful. Sometimes we'll notice the inspector will say something was done wrong. I've made this mistake. And then you tell it to your customer, and it was your customer who did who did something wrong, wired something wrong, did some plumbing wrong. And you go, hey, the inspector said whoever did this was an idiot. Your customer says, I did that. Yeah, I did that once. Somebody got a trust and didn't have the EIN, the employee identification number. And I said, well, that's kind of a basic step in the trust. Well, I understand how you could create trust and fund the trust and not get the number. And the guy said, well, I did it myself. The this is definitely how many of us feel. Baby boomers, after listing a home they bought for $37,000 back in 1978, for $1.5 million in 2023. Yeah, we all feel like we are the smartest people and richest people in the world when we just sat on a house for, that time period and then have to move somewhere else. Okay, so I think that'll be a wrap for today for Real Estate Humor. If you have your own, put them in the chat box. We do this every Wednesday morning at 8 a.m. Pacific time, just for some fun. Love to have you join us next time. I'm at Bill Gross on social media, and make today your best day ever. Thanks so much.